Hey, we're Stand Atlantic and we're here to tell you the stories behind our songs. That was the first song that we wrote for the EP. Sorry, I got something on me. And I remember when we took it to our producer and we kind of gave it like an acoustic run through. He'd like tweaked a couple of things at the time. And we kind of ran through like the new version just acoustically, and we all just like looked around at each other. We were all just like, whoa, like interesting. And that kind of like sparked like the rest of the EP, and yeah, it was just a really cute moment. Best I Made is basically just about like making mistakes and like, you know, when you're in just a real like shit time and you know you fucked up and you wish someone else could fix it or something, but you're just like, nah, I have to like fix it myself. So that's basically what it's about, just that turmoil. It was just kind of a general thing. It wasn't like one specific thing that I fucked up, because there's too many times that I've done that. So yeah, I think it was because it was more of a general thing. It wasn't really nerve-wracking at all. Push. That whole song sparked from the dumbest voice memo I had on my phone, and it was like 3 seconds long, and we were just in the studio and we were like, let's run with that, and then we were just like like what, and then it just transformed into this like song that we were all like super proud of. I think it's like one of our favorite songs from the EP, so that was special in that sense because it just stemmed from pretty much nothing. So yeah.
I mean, our writing process is kind of weird like that. There can be songs where we think we've got the whole thing done, we go in to record it, and then it's just like, no, this doesn't work at all. Like,
yeah,
this is shit, scrap it. And then we'll have one thing where it's like 1 5-second riff, and then we'll get into the studio and actually work with that, and it'll be like the best song we have. Like we wrote for like an EP or something. Just like,
it makes you
you've got no idea like what's gonna happen before you kind of head in.
I know personally, it makes me second guess every single thing I write from now on, because it's like, even though I hate something, I'm just like, well, it could turn into like something really cool. So you kind of just got to never like disregard anything until you've all kind of come together and like worked on something. So yeah, it's interesting. Funny story, I wrote that, well not really funny, but it's a story. I was like running late for a bus, and I was like, oh, I really want to like write something today. Like I don't want to just like, you know, I was writing at the time and I was like, I want to get something down. And my bus was coming in like 5 minutes, and randomly I just like sung the first thing that came to my head, first chords that came to my head, and the first like 2 lines of the chorus, like, and the melody was there, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I'll just save that. And yeah, and then we worked on it and it turned out to be like another one of like our favorite songs, and like interesting. So yeah, I think that was just random how it just came so quickly, and it didn't even really change like when we took it to the studio and stuff. So yeah. That was the most stressful song on the EP. We couldn't get it right for so long. The chorus originally had like this punk beat thing, and then that wasn't working. So it changed a lot, I think. And personally, like lyrically, that was the first time I kind of pushed myself a lot harder. Like, I don't know, instead of like writing about like relationships and stuff, which can be kind of immature after a while, it's like the first time I fully pushed myself to like write about something completely different, and that like, I was just like, oh, I can do this, like this is fine. So yeah, I think we put pressure on ourselves.
Yeah, like we do like to push ourselves, like
yeah.
Otherwise you don't grow if you don't like.
Yeah, like I mean, you try and like you want to try and take yourself out of that kind of cerebral place and just be all about kind of like just writing kind of what you want to do, but at the same time you do like kind of have to think about it and like, okay, what's something kind of a bit more kind of adventurous? What can we do here that like we haven't really done before? How can we kind of separate ourselves a bit?
Yeah. Good one.